It's XCOM2. Hello, welcome back. It's nice to see you. Um, Last time I was putting some serious consideration into the Blacksite mission, which we've got down here waiting for us, and thinking about it a little bit more. So the reason this thought process came into play is we're going to wait for Nacho regardless before we take this mission, because it's currently wounded. Not for much longer, but nevertheless. Um, and then I got to thinking, well, wouldn't it be better to have that uh, weapons upgrade as well? So, what I'd really like is for another engineer to appear before we hit the black site. What that means is we will probably see plated armor, and we potentially see magnetic weapons as well, which honestly would give me a little bit more confidence in going for that mission. It's not necessarily a difficult mission, but it's one that we do want to be prepared for. So, yeah, right now we're being massively held back by a lack of engineering staff. So we will carry on scanning for this intel, and we'll see what happens between now and the next engineer. We've got to get one. The wounds that I was just mentioning there have cleared, but could still be tired actually. Let's take a quick gander. Oh no, back in the game as it goes. There you are, ready. And now I'm thinking, well, do we just commit to it? Because we're at force level 4, which isn't so bad, you know. Do we just commit to it? Kind of feel like we just commit to it. You know what?
Setting course for the Western U.S. precinct.
Let's hope that this isn't the end of the campaign.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our
So,
soldiers equip it before they deploy.
who are we bringing? We want an assault. Templar. Field medic. The only one that we seem to have available is Spacey, who is currently just a corporal. Troll Pants, of course, was captured. We could wait 11 hours longer to get tactical. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, you know what? Let's just scan a little bit longer until tactical's available. There it is. Oh, and I've just pressed the wrong button.
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as
Infiltration missions available. Rescue VIP from Advent Cell.
We can have
And
them on
aha!
excavation, or staffing a facility.
Guess what? It's Troll Pants. We need to go for this.
We'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we
And
wanna make it
now that
so
we've
we
unlocked the
score
Skulljack,
double
Central's going to keep harping on about it until we finally deal with using it. Right. Rescue Troll Pants. Operation Rescue Troll Pants. Let's see who we're going to bring here. So it's an infiltration mission, and I need to be considerate of the fact that I want to run a black site as well. So, Black Sky Squad, I'm thinking, is probably going to be our highest ranking members of the team. Which actually gives quite a lot of options. Now, I think Griffith is a great choice for an infiltration. Honestly inclined to send Apprehension as well. Nacho, Raimia, Tactical, Huckert, Zed, and Zari is probably going to be the choice for the black site. I think actually we'll get Athos in on this infiltration mission. So that's our engineer slot taken care of. Goonstone's also an option. Goonstone's not a bad option. But they'd actually be a good option for the Blacksite as well. Oh, there are too many choices to make. What have we got so far? We've got a Reaper, an Engineer, and a Medic. Could use someone with an Assault Rifle of some description, so... We've got 2 Sappers in Dirthel and Bramble available. Born to Kill and Dense Head, Urban Combat Training. Where's this mission going to take place? We don't know. Oh, City Centre. Okay, we're going to send Dirthel. Put that urban combat training to good use. And I'm not going to mess around with over infiltration on this one. I'm going to send a full team. Priority should absolutely be getting Troll Pants back in one piece. I think we send Arc Enemy. That's dropped our maximum infiltration at 200%. What does a 6th drop it to? 150%. So do we just send 5 to get that mission timer increase potentially removed? That might be viable. But then I'm looking at this team, and this team kind of wants to move quickly. So actually, I think this is going to be the team that rescues Troll Pants. Give you a medkit. 7 HP, and then apprehension on 8. I think that's pretty viable. Security robots, so we are not going to need the gas grenade. I think we can probably afford to take nanoscale vests on folks. We'll take the smoke grenade on Dirthel, I think. No, we won't. We're going to use 2 frags on Dirthel. And we will take the smoke grenade. We'll give that to our phalanx because they can make the most use of it. And yeah, I think we need 1, 2, 3 more. No, we need 4 because I'm not good at counting. So let's build 4 more of you guys, and we can upgrade apprehensions Ripjack to the Ionic Ripjack as well. Where is it? There it is. And then we're not going to have a grenade on Griff. We're just going to go with the vest. We're not. Should we keep a grenade on you, apprehension? I think that would probably make sense. We'll drop the grenade from Spacey as well. So that's 4 grenades. Just thinking about potential armor, that's all. 4 grenades. Combat Engineer. Although Combat Engineer is not necessarily the best choice if it's lots of robots. What would you take instead of a Combat Engineer? No, we do. We are going to stick with Athos. That kind of can do some work. Let's just check the abilities. Yeah, the mine. Yeah, we'll take Athos. Keep you on assault rifles. Mid-range in general, and then apprehension, just doing apprehension things, going all over the place with their 16 mobility. Yeah, I think this should work all right. Good luck. See you all in 10 days' time, where we will rescue Troll Pants. Alright, that's that taken care of. And then to the Advent Blacksite,
Setting course
the main course
Sector
for
9,
today.
Western United States.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
And
We should have
said
one of our
before, but we're going to
soldiers
take the
equipped
assault,
with
we're going to take a
pistol.
Templar, we want tactical, where are you? There you are. We'll get tactical, some boots as well. Engineer, I think Lunko's probably a reasonably good choice. Highest mobility and aim. Only a corporal though. What's Hooker offering instead? Roust. Yeah, sorry Lunko, but Roust wins the day there. We're going to bring Marksman. Honestly, very tempted to bring Goonstone. A Sapper would probably do us some good as well, though. You know what, Branwen, you're in. Okay, let's gear these guys up. So, unequip and make available. And we'll do a quick wardrobe check on tactical here. Get them some booties so they're not running around barefoot. One moment. There we go. They now have some shoes. Okay. Shotgun. Wildcat laser. Shotgun. Although, do I want a shotgun? I think the cannon's probably the better option, actually. To that end, lightweight frame and probably... Oh, look, we've got the Wildcats, we might as well use them. For the sniper rifle, speed loader, and the assault rifles, we actually have one mag rifle, so who's that going to go on to? Probably tactical. And we can throw the reflex on that, and the Wildcats, and mag grenade plus Frostbrom here. Could have sworn we had more nanosuits, but apparently they're all being used. Surely not. We've got 8. Oh no, I did just send a bunch out on that mission, huh? Double check. Got all of our upgrades? Yeah, okay. Right, who gets the Skulljack is a valid question. Probably going to pop the Skulljack on Nacho? Yeah. And that leaves us with 5 slots, so 5 more nanoscale vests. Chucking all of the corpses into those, but in my opinion they're worth it. We can upgrade them as well, so they add even more health. And then, is there anything that we're missing? Arc blade. Yes. We want one of those. Ooh, advanced rocket launcher, eh? Fortunately, no one's got a rocket launcher. So the arc blade is for Rymir, the assault. And we might as well throw those size on the shard gauntlets, seeing as they are doing nothing otherwise. And I think Operation Voided Throne is a go. Rymir, Nacho, Tactical, Hooker, Zari, Brenwan. Let's raid this Blacksite. And hopefully it goes well. There's no timer on this mission, which is nice. And it's kind of set in terms of what you're going to deal with because it's a story mission. But it can go wrong, just like any mission can. And some of the missions that we've had recently have definitely gone wrong. This is also kind of early to do the Blacksite. But I think we've got the equipment to deal with it. It shouldn't be anything that we haven't seen before. So
is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance.
target 1, target 2. We need to get in, grab the bits, get out. Using the Skulljack will also introduce an additional complication, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, Zari, we've got some high ground to start us off, which is super nice to see. Let's get this party started.
On the move.
And I think this building is probably a good staging point.
I can cover it.
At least in terms of where we start and where we move on from.
Move. Getting it done.
So I like to you might have noticed this, I don't know, but I like to kind of, in my mind anyway, have little mini objectives in between the actual things that we're here for. So yeah, first thing I want to do is just get everyone up here and get a good sort of sight line on what it is that we're actually dealing with. I'm gonna push Nacho just to here for now. And then
We march towards enlightenment.
sweet, we are good to go. Zari, oh, you can't quite get to where we need you to be this turn, which is unfortunate, but we will survive. Let's just park you there for now. Same goes for Brenwan, the sapper. Have we got anyone who's a bit further forward? Tactical, you can give us a good bit of vision. I don't like you going in this direction. Prefer it if you came this way up.
Roger that.
Okay, you're up.
Go.
And then we will just keep Brentwyn as good as any place as any. So far, so quiet. I'm thinking, where's our evac actually? Yeah, this side of the map's probably where we want to kind of stay, if that makes sense. Probably worth a peek over here though. We're going to use this turn to get Zari set up either way, and we'll set you up just in this corner. And the brace might give us a bit of vision extra, but nothing's popping out, which is kind of interesting. Do we see anything over here? Aha!
Hostile targets in sight.
Viper and a trooper, okay. So maybe we want to set up for dealing with that pack. So the last thing I'd want is to get taken by surprise
Getting it done.
by those, especially the Viper in the mix. Wasn't actually expecting a Viper, but
Solid copy.
I am known to be wrong about lots of things, so
That seems reasonable.
Christ, I almost thought Nacho was going to bust through that window there. If they keep moving in that direction, that's really, really good for us. I think I'm wondering how likely it is that they do that, though. Is it more likely that they go this way? And I mean, no, they. What if they climbed through that? That would be a disaster. I think we hold
Eyes on the prize.
and we move Hookit.
Double time.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
Okay, sweet. They are moving in this direction. Well, that's pretty much exactly where we want them. The question is, who takes the first shot? Potential kill on that. I think we do want to set up at least one Overwatch on this as well. Probably Brenwan. Although now that I think about the position that everyone here is in, maybe Tactical is the better choice. Yeah.
Moving to Overwatch.
Zari, show us some big number. Well, 6 is better than 0. I would have loved an 8. Come on, Tactical. Put it down.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
That new sword to good use.
That's it. It can move. If you say so.
And now, let's just see if anything else shows up.
Overwatch.
And we'll move Nacho just that touch closer as well.
No one gets by me.
Well, we knew one thing was going to show up.
Consider yourselves lucky. At the very least, you will die with honor.
And we can see there's a pack right at the back there as well.
Chosen assassin is moving
We got a
to
little
your
bit of a
position.
spoil. There's a
Stay
sectoid
on guard,
and
people.
some other stuff I spotted there. And what we don't want is to get caught like we did last time by the Chosen, because that would be quite bad. So I think let's just creep forward.
Your steadfast focus is admirable, Templar.
That's fine.
If only it were not so misdirected.
That's
When they get back to base, we'll have
not
to
a
give our
problem really.
soldiers some time to heal.
Of all of the
mentally
like
and
negative traits,
physically.
the one that forces a hunker down, like, I'm okay with that. It looks like we can creep forward just that little bit as well. We'll hold Hookit, Brenwan, and of course Zari up in this nest for a little while longer. but we will move to this side. I'm just looking in terms of entrances, and I'm banking on a door being here.
Come get some.
Do we want to move right? No, I think we're good for now, actually.
Digging in. Got it covered.
You might as well take this time to reload.
Staying put.
The elders
Okay,
grant
this
me
turn
their
we
vision, and
creep forward a little bit more, but keep people split up. And we've got turrets in the mix. That's fine. Turrets are honestly kind of manageable. Zari should have a shot on that one anyway. It's not necessarily going to cause that much damage. It's got an alarming amount of armor. 3 armor. It's not counted as high ground either, unfortunately. Let's bring Brenwan here.
what's over there?
Crimea goes... Ah, cutscene. We have arrived. At a wholly understaffed Blacksite. Tactical... I think we pull you back a touch.
I guess that'll be okay.
And then... Hold that.
Overwatch.
Hook it, I do want... actually, look at the movement that you've got, though. We can get you down here with tactical when the time
On
comes.
Overwatch. Maintaining position. Staying down.
That turret should have sightlines on us now. Yeah.
The invaders move against me.
But the plan of action for this turret, at least, is just to keep plinking away at it with Zari and hoping he lands a shot. Yeah, and it should, hopefully anyway, go down next turn. I'm concerned of stuff over here, so I think moving Brenwan just to watch that side is probably a good call. But we're going to hold these positions because I'm waiting for the Chosen. You actually get a shot on that? You know what? Do we just bolt it? Bolt it. Save the save a round in Zari's chamber.
If the elders had expected more, then I wouldn't be here.
And I think, given the fact that that turret's out of the question now, we can probably bring Huckett down.
Heading out. Come get some.
So I would say we're reasonably spread out, but I feel like the Chosen's going to prove that theory wrong. Kind of interesting that she's yet to be active. Let's bring Brenwan forward a bit further to the side. That door's open, which is interesting. Hold this position one more time. Tactical forward a touch. Huckett, you're fine where you are actually. And you can reload.
Ready to rock. Holding.
We'll hunker Brenwan down because he's only got half cover on this side there.
Covering. On Overwatch.
I'm being overly cautious, but I know that the Chosen's gonna come at us. Like, we don't know what she's doing, where she is, or anything like that. I am of a mind to just poke forward a bit. But that would lose Brenwan's
I'm going.
ability to do anything else. We moved to this full cover. Let's just go. Okay.
I'm trusting you here. Not a problem.
position.
I'm trusting you here.
My senses are keen.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch. I'm on it.
We have to get attacked sooner or later. Where are you?
No problem, boss. Advent forces.
Aha! Still got that turret on the roof, but so long as we don't go this way, it shouldn't have a shot on us. Zari, what are we looking like in terms of action here? That's pretty tasty. Am I going to do anything about its armor before we commit you? I think actually yes is the answer. Is that connecting with the troop? It's not. Well, it is there. It wasn't where I initially had it, but it is now.
To serve the elders, to fight and die on the field of battle.
Okay, and Zari, please land this shot. Good man.
You know that was good.
Trooper's going to come in, or more likely, actually, it's going to run away.
I guess that'll be okay.
That should have been active this entire time. Again, no, we can't see it, and it can't see us because of this lovely little gap here. Whereas if we go this way, then all of a sudden it's turret time.
If you say so.
It's a little bit risky having these two so close together, but I think it'll be alright. You're chilling.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
My watch
The reason I wanted tactical up here is to overwatch this guy coming around.
Come get some. Advent forces on the ground.
Never mind that guy though, we've got another pack in the mix. And there's the officer we're looking for.
Serve our purposes nicely. If we can be disabled.
Shot wide.
Now we are looking at potentially being flanked.
Power took care of it.
Nice hit. And there's our friend, the assassin.
stumble across this facility, Commander. Some things are best left unknown.
That's one of the chosen. Heads up.
Whatever means necessary.
Good dodge. Superb dodge, actually. Right, now then, we have got a problem because there's a stun lancer, there's a pathfinder, the officer who can mark us, and then the little trooper that could. Zari's got a really good shot, but I want to hold off on that. The last people I want on the Chosen are Zari and Nacho, because they can deal the most damage. So I think the best plan of action here, we are quite lucky that the Pathfinder and the Stun Lancer went quite far back. There's not much I can really do with Brenwyn, unfortunately. But let's pull Tactical back and get that grenade on the go.
Grenade out.
Lovely grenade.
There is no honor in this.
So that opens the Chosen up completely. Can you get a shot on her from here? You can. I like this cover better than where you presently are.
Absolutely.
It's not the greatest shot, but it hits.
I won't be slowed by your feeble attacks.
You've actually got some really nice shots in the distance, Zari, so maybe we hold that. Have you got breakthrough? You do? Okay. Actually, Are you brittle yet? No, we need one more hit. Okay. Well, where is Rymir gonna go with breakthrough? Probably in this corner, actually. That seems reasonable. Yeah. If we can save a shot from Zari, that's ideal. And that's the Chosen down. See, that's how you deal with the Chosen. Pop you in the cover. Remember the Overwatch there.
We've proven the Chosen can be hurt. Now we just have to work
Now.
on putting them down for good.
Officer, we need the Skulljack. Trooper. Unfortunately, the biggest threat is also the furthest away. Maybe we lead the target on that guy. Yeah, I think lead the target's the right decision on the Stun Lancer. We can also mine up. Your shots look like they're not the greatest shots in the world. And Nacho flat out doesn't have anything that he's capable of achieving right now. We do need to move Nacho. To be honest, I really like to get Nacho in a position to deal with the Skulljack. We have got that thing up there. If I moved over here, that's likely to trigger the Overwatch. But it's a turret, so the Overwatch isn't massively threatening. I say that, Nacho's probably going to take a hit. If we did move Nacho here, here's probably better actually. Let's go for this, because yeah, here's better. I'm just thinking we've got tactical in range for healing if we need it. And then there was Brenwyn. What can we do with this frost grenade? We could nullify the Pathfinder, which isn't a bad decision, honestly. But I'm also kind of keen on a hunker down here. Where's this Pathfinder going to find its flank? It's got to come here. Or a flank on Bramwyn, it's got to come like here, which isn't necessarily too bad. So actually, we get rid of the potential mark. There's the lead the target. Oh. Zari.
Did you see that one?
You shouldn't have.
Taking heavy fire.
Connecting with Brenwyn, man.
Fire's getting worse here.
Don't worry about it. Okay. We are in range for the Skulljack, which is great. But before we take care of that, Brenwyn actually needs a little bit of medical attention. And I'd like to deal with that Pathfinder if we can. 92 is really good. I think we take it. Shame about the armor.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
But I'm not going to complain. Now then, Pathfinder. I don't think now is the time to go for the Skulljack. We can't get a Soulfire connection on the Pathfinder out from where Nacho is at the moment. How many turns is left on frozen? Any one player. It's okay, so it should be frozen for its next turn as well. And that leaves the trooper. But actually, we can just use this opportunity to move. As long as... I know what we'll do. Yeah. Let's bring Tactical forward to meet with Brenwan for medkits and crumpets. Get her looking a bit healthier there. With your new shoes. So long as you've got a shot on that Pathfinder, it's dead. That is as good a shot as any.
Okay, I'll go.
The power-up stock.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Love a stock. Right. We've still got the trooper. I think we just use this opportunity to bring Huckett forward. Get her in the mix. Yeah.
Copy that.
And then we don't want that shot. We're going to just overwatch for the trooper.
Scanning.
It's a shame about the loot. It really is. But circumstances being as they are, there's more important fish to fry. And I don't want to move Nacho that far forward. In fact, you can just hunker down this turn.
Holding this
We're
position.
chilling. Oh. Oh no. Well, you're not going to kill it. Fine.
I got nothing.
Ooh, the mine might have done some damage to it that I didn't want though. The grenade.
They're moving around.
Opening Brenwan up for the flank, although Trooper whiffs it.
I'm pinned down here. Getting close over here.
Still in line for the skulljacking, which is great. We need you two away from this thing for sure.
If you say so.
Pop that guy's head off.
I got it, right?
Right.
Running dry on ammo.
Free reload.
I'm ready.
We're going to need that. We'll decide where to send Brenwan in a sec. Okay, skulljack time. Do have to be mindful of the fact that this Overwatch is probably going to go off. So we'll keep Nacho in cover here because he's not going to be able to move after this skulljack's completed. Oh, the Overwatch didn't go off. Perfect. Skulljack is in. We'll just go for the 4%.
I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Free loot. We'll take it. And IT security has entered the battle. Not the best position for it to go in. Got that wonderful flank on Nacho there. But this is why we didn't move Brenwan yet, and we didn't want Huckett. And sorry, we wanted Huckett that little bit closer. You can get a connection on this. Please don't hit Nacho with the 1.56 drift. Good shot. That's going very far.
I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting
I
multiple
think...
into our dimension.
That's so far away. Come back. Well, there's not much to be done for that, unfortunately. I'm a lot more enthusiastic about 98% than I am 72%, that's for sure. So,
I'm going.
let's bring Brenwan forward just that little bit and give us 42%. You're not doing anything else this turn. Sure, we'll take it. Okay. And then you can shut that down. Okay.
Excellent work, Commander.
Hard part's over.
Some physical remnant of the Codex
We didn't have to do the Codex during this mission, but I like, for whatever reason, I feel like you have to.
Let's do this.
Let's bring you forward just the tiniest bit. Pop. Right, we know that there's that sectoid pack that we spotted earlier still mulling around somewhere. This turret, honestly, I don't care about it. So, I think what we do now is just bring everyone forward, including Zari. Say goodbye to your little nest. Its purpose is served. And we'll just reload everybody.
Oh yeah. I'm trusting you here.
Especially tactical.
Ready to rock.
We use all of our medkits. Huh.
Got it covered. I'm on it. On Overwatch. Got it covered.
I'd rather not be caught unaware by the sectoid and its friends, but it's certainly one of the least dangerous of the things that we have to deal with now. I know I said I didn't care about that turret, but now I'm looking at this sightline, and I would actually like to get tactical on the roof, and Brenwan as well. So I think we do take it.
Okay.
Bringing tactical up first.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
Oh my. Bringing tactical up first just because they don't trigger Overwatch fire.
It hit the plate.
And more importantly, they can remove Overwatch fire. I don't really want to commit to that move. That move's
Got it.
safer.
Moving.
Nacho? Go and say hi to this turret for us.
As always.
Surely you can do 6 damage here. Good luck. Okay. Let's bring Zari.
Roger that.
Honestly, I feel like Zari's going to be best suited heading towards the evac now. Brenwan, you are going to be on the roof,
I'm all over it.
and we'll have Hooker, Raimi, and Nacho go through the building here. For now, they'll just watch, and you can chill here. Okay. Can you see anything inside, Brenwan?
Okay, I'll go.
Or tactical, I should say. No. Okay. How far do I want to commit here with Hooker then?
No need to ask twice.
Running the risk of seeing something that I don't want to see.
Whatever you say. Okay, I'll go.
Let's hold Nacho. Overwatch you two. Bring Zari to here.
Triple time.
You hunker down.
Standing fast.
Nacho is gonna stay on the roof until we need him downstairs.
I'll keep it under watch.
Unless we need him downstairs. Alright. Huck it. A little bit further. And I think we commit to the big move. I was honestly expecting to regret that. We can use Zari as a spotter.
Seems doable.
Where did we see that pack? That's my question. I don't really want to commit much further than this.
Good to go. I'm all over it. On Overwatch.
Just reload your gun just in case we need it.
This is a safe position.
There's something out
Yeah,
there.
okay. That was what I thought might be the case. I was almost tempted to commit to that move, but I've changed my mind.
No problem, boss.
You brace and see anything?
I got eyes on that.
Nailed it. Okay, what we got? Sectoid Stun Lancer Purifier. Now that we have vision on them, it makes life way easier. Suppose we could just bring you right to this corner without activating them, it looks like. Yeah, okay.
Affirmative.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
Great news. And I guess you can drop into where we need you to be.
Not a problem.
Do I keep these two on the roof? I think I probably should just for now. Let's just hang you
Seems
both
doable.
back. Nacho, you can come down. Which routing are you going to take there? That's fine.
I see the path.
You hang back as
What's
well.
over there? Affirmative, covering now. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now.
Are they moving at all? They are moving. They're just holding around the evac. I'm concerned mostly about that stun lancer. You got a shot still? No. We do need them dealt with before we commit to the objective. So who's got the best aim out of you two? 83 for tactical, 74 for Brenwan. Okay. Tactical it is.
Already there.
That didn't activate them. Interesting. Okay then. I feel like if I moved Hugger there, that will cause them to
Overwatch.
go wild.
Come get some.
Affirmative, covering now.
So we can just use the Overwatch then.
As
And
you
bring
direct.
Nacho right forward. Definitely need them taken care of before anything else. Can you see
I
them?
guess that'll be okay.
Yes. There we go. Sectoid, Purifier, and a Stun Lancer. Sectoid's gone to ground. which is kind of unfortunate, actually. The stun lancers become a problem. Although, can you lob a grenade through that thing? You can, yeah, okay, sweet.
I guess that'll be okay.
Can we blow this pillar of rock?
Throwing grenade.
Perfection, in every sense of the word. And that's actually just cleaned up quite nicely. What kind of shot is Brenwan going to have then? 91. Take the 91. Cool.
Not too shabby.
And then oh, brilliant crit. Let's get Hookit out. I think I'd prefer Zari to take a shot on the sectoid, if at all possible. So what am I going to do about the purifier is the question, really. In fact, I know what we're going to do about the purifier. We're going to use Soulfire. Although, what kind of shot? Yeah, we're going to use Soulfire. You could just hang,
Get some.
and I'll take the 84. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to connect. I was thinking to myself, he's going to have to like thread the needle through that window and all sorts of nonsense. Oh, but hook it in. Some big damage on the sectoid from Hookit. Sectoid's very unhappy about it.
What? No! What's happening? No, this isn't right! This isn't right!
That was dramatic, Hookit. There's no need for that. We might as well take this flank shot with tactical. If this sectoid's dead, then that's us. Cool. Alright.
Check it before
Let's send this home then. Zari,
I'm running low
you can
on
move
ammo.
forward. Brenwan, you can move forward.
Copy.
Question is, you've got 12, you've got 14. Rymia can move forward.
I'm all over it.
Nacho, position yourself there. Hook it. You know what? I like this route.
Solid copy.
Don't pick it up just yet.
I'll stay put.
Okay. There's definitely no else on the map because we didn't get the alien activity
I'm
pop-up.
trusting you here. It's killing time.
And let's get Zari just up here. Brenwan. Oh, I don't know. You could come onto the roof as well.
Affirmative.
Right, Mia, you're fine where you are. Nacho. Pick that thing up. That's exactly why I was gonna
The cavalry is
go in for a reposition on folks there.
Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point.
Now let's get out of here.
It's far, but I can reach it.
Unfortunate position, really, for the reinforcements drop, but that's just what happens. I think it's probably going to be wiser to just get into
What's over there?
cover. We've got a shot with tactical to take, so we may as well take it.
Absolutely.
Poor Brenwan's right out in the open. They've had a mission. We deal with these, and that's this mission dealt with. We don't even have to deal with them, really. We could just run, but they might overwatch or cause some other havoc. We're not out of the woods yet, as they say. Okay, no overwatch. It's home time.
So it is decided. If you say so. Sure thing.
Whatever you say.
Honestly, like, there is a genuine threat of a misclick.
No problem, boss.
That's interesting, isn't it? That looks good.
I'm trusting you here.
That's 6 people in the evac. Let's get out of here.
Confirmed. Avenger, this is
Blacksite complete.
secure.
Codex complete.
Sector secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Not really a bad mission at all. And we got a nice little bit of vengeance on Gerher. And we got Trollpants rescue mission underway.
Happy as I am to see it gone. Something tells me
Let's take a look at the stats for the Blacksite mission then. Not really much action from Rymir, but Doc did some serious work on that Pathfinder way earlier in the mission. Unsurprising, the Templar gets the MVP award. I'm not sure where 210 damage has come from. It's quite bizarre. Good effort all around from Tactical, 5 of 6 shots. Hooker didn't really get much action in that mission, but what they did do was important. And Zari, yeah, 6 of 8 shots is pretty good. Whiffed one on the turret, which was very disappointing. But, you know, marksmen do what they do. And Brenwan, who got beaten up more than anyone else. But yeah, good effort. Lovely stats. Lovely, lovely stats. We've got a fair bit of breathing room, being able to complete the Blacksite as early as we have done. I think it's still April in-game. Operation Voided Throne. As they say, jobs are good. I'm not sure we'll get any promotions from that. Maybe? This is already a pretty stacked squad. Oh wow, we did, okay. Cool, so we get some lieutenants going on, which is nice. Big one for Zari. Raptor's Perch refunds an action point if he kills something at a lower elevation level. While nice, I actually really like Quick Hands. Automatically Brace, which is gives them more sight and more range ability that marksmen have. At the end of their turn, if they only took movement actions, and they can fire a standard snapshot, i.e. without the brace, with only 1 action, just without all of the extra bonuses that they can stack up on top of that. The third option is Ghost, which is an extra bit of mobility. There's a nice line here to use the Vector Rifle in general, and it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to maybe build a marksman around that for infiltration missions and covert ops in particular. But yeah, being able to automatically brace if the only thing that they did was move is pretty sweet, because it saves us having to brace and then wait a turn and so on and so forth. So I do believe Quick Hands is going to be the way to go. Assault, combatives, 10 donors to dodge, and they can parry melee attacks made against them. This is kind of ridiculous. Bit of armor, and then extra armor if they run and gun. That's really nice. And lightning reflexes, which we're quite familiar with now. You can avoid a single reaction shot. I think gonna keep on with the theme we've got here and take combatives. Parrying melee attacks is pretty fantastic, even if it is just once per turn. Means stun lancers all of a sudden have an answer. Tactical or field medic. 20% extra crit chance and 20% extra critical damage against anything that we've autopsied through research. That's pretty cool. 2 Overwatch shots. Don't really Overwatch that often in combat. Overwatch is more of a sort of like, we're moving, we're overwatching, we're moving, we're overwatching, right? Overcharged capacitors. Missed shots with the arc thrower still disorient the target. We're going to go with this one. Even if the secondary that we don't really use much at the moment. So there's the arc thrower that Tactical has access to here. Even if it misses, it still does something, and having a guaranteed disorient is actually super duper useful. And then a promotion to Sergeant for our Sapper. Demolition destroys cover, returns fire, or we can add suppression. And I think this is kind of a no-brainer. Brenwyn was shot a lot in the mission we just did, which kind of lends credence to return fire being a possibility. Demolition is actually quite nice, but I think the ability to being able to suppress something is just too good to pass up.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task.
And
the Codex Brain.
there's our Codex Brain, which has moved our primary objectives along quite nicely, as has the Blacksite Vial, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with the lightweight frame as well.
Cover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
Having now seen
And
the
a
workings of the
bit of reduction on the avatar progress.
the outcomes
2, in fact.
perhaps even more
All good.
troubling.
New objective added.
The aliens are
Okay,
playing
and that's Tactical and Rymir. Let's do it.
much less theorized. We'll have to find a means
So
to break
up
the
next,
code.
in terms of main objectives, is to complete this line of research. But we can look at all that and more next time, as we're way over an hour now. So much for trying to keep all of these to the 40 to 50 minute mark. Turns out XCOM can take a bit of time, especially when you're really scared about moving forward in the Blacksite. But we did it, and everyone survived. So all in all, I'm going to consider that a win. Not too sure what next time will bring. I guess we'll see what we can see. Potentially going to be doing the Troll Pants rescue. Who knows? All I know is I'll see you then. Take care.